The way high-value men communicate with women is rooted in authenticity, respect, and emotional intelligence. These individuals don't rely on gimmicks or superficial charm. Instead, they cultivate meaningful conversations that reflect their inner strength, wisdom, and integrity. Drawing from the timeless philosophy of Stoicism, we can uncover how these traits translate into effective communication strategies that resonate deeply with women. Stoicism emphasizes virtues such as self-control, rationality, humility, and empathy, qualities that naturally enhance interpersonal interactions. By adopting a Stoic mindset, men can elevate their conversational skills, fostering connections built on mutual admiration and trust. This essay explores how high-value men talk to women, offering insights grounded in Stoic principles that not only make them more appealing, but also create lasting impressions. Speak with clarity and purpose. High-value men prioritize clear and purposeful communication. They avoid rambling, excessive small talk, or filler words that dilute their message. Instead, they articulate their thoughts concisely, ensuring every word serves a meaningful purpose. This approach aligns with Stoic teachings on using language wisely. Seneca advised, "If you wish to be loved, love. Similarly, if you want your words to be valued, choose them carefully." For example, when discussing personal experiences or opinions, focus on delivering concise yet impactful statements rather than overwhelming the listener with unnecessary details. Clarity demonstrates confidence and respect for the other person's time and attention. Women appreciate men who can express themselves succinctly without sacrificing depth or sincerity. By speaking with intentionality, you project authority while maintaining an engaging presence. Listen, actively and attentively listening. It's one of the most underrated aspects of communication, yet it holds immense power. High-value men understand that listening isn't just about hearing words. It's about understanding emotions, intentions, and unspoken cues. The Stoics valued active listening as a form of humility and learning. When engaging with women, give them your undivided attention. Maintain eye contact, nod occasionally to show engagement, and ask thoughtful follow-up questions. For instance, if she shares a story about her day, respond with curiosity. "That sounds challenging. How did you handle it?" Such responses validate her experiences and encourage deeper dialogue. Active listening fosters trust and connection. It shows that you genuinely care about what she has to say, which distinguishes you from those who dominate conversations or fail to engage meaningfully. As Epictetus noted, "We have 2 ears and 1 tongue, so that we may listen twice as much as we speak." By prioritizing listening, you create space for authentic interaction. Balance confidence with humility. Confidence is magnetic, but arrogance repels. High-value men strike a delicate balance between assertiveness and humility, embodying the Stoic ideal of moderation. They exude self-assurance without overshadowing others or dismissing differing perspectives. For example, during discussions, confidently share your insights while remaining open to feedback. If someone challenges your viewpoint, respond graciously. "That's an interesting perspective. I hadn't considered that before." This blend of confidence and humility signals maturity and intellectual flexibility. Women are drawn to men who acknowledge their strengths without belittling others. Arrogance often stems from insecurity, whereas true confidence arises from self-awareness and acceptance. By embracing Stoic humility, you position yourself as someone who values growth and collaboration over dominance. Practice emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage emotions, is a hallmark of high-value men. They navigate conversations with sensitivity, adapting their tone and content based on the situation and the other person's needs. The Stoics taught that emotions should be acknowledged but not allowed to dictate behavior. When speaking with women, remain calm and composed, even during emotionally charged moments. For instance, if she expresses frustration or sadness, offer support without becoming reactive. I hear you. That must be tough. Let me know how I can help. High emotional intelligence builds rapport and strengthens bonds. It ensures that your words resonate empathetically, making the other person feel seen and understood. Women appreciate men who can regulate their emotions and provide stability during turbulent times. Use humor. Thoughtfully, humor is a powerful tool for breaking the ice, easing tension, and creating memorable moments. However, high-value men wield humor responsibly, avoiding sarcasm, mockery, or jokes at others' expense. They use wit and lightheartedness to uplift rather than undermine. Stoicism encourages finding joy in life's absurdities without resorting to cruelty. A well-timed joke or playful banter can transform mundane interactions into delightful exchanges. For example, if she mentions a minor mishap, respond with gentle humor. Well, at least you didn't spill coffee on your boss. Thoughtful humor enhances charisma and relatability. It demonstrates creativity, confidence, and the ability to navigate social dynamics gracefully. Just ensure your jokes align with the context and the other person's comfort level. Misplaced humor can backfire. 6. Avoid manipulation or games high value. Men reject manipulative tactics or psychological games, adhering to Stoic principles of honesty and virtue. They communicate openly and transparently, refusing to exploit vulnerabilities or play mind games to gain leverage. Instead of trying to win arguments or manipulate outcomes, focus on fostering mutual understanding. If disagreements arise, address them constructively. I see where you're coming from, but here's my perspective. Can we find common ground? This approach promotes healthy dialogue and resolves conflicts amicably. Manipulation undermines trust and damages relationships. By staying authentic and ethical in your communication, you build a foundation of respect and reliability. Women admire men who value transparency and fairness over short-term gains. Show genuine interest. Genuine interest is a cornerstone of high-value communication. These men invest time in getting to know the other person beyond surface-level topics. They ask insightful questions, remember details, and engage with enthusiasm. For example, if she mentions a passion project or hobby, inquire further. That sounds fascinating. What inspired you to start working on it? Demonstrating curiosity signals that you value her individuality and contributions. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate the unique qualities in others, fostering harmonious relationships. Showing genuine interest requires effort and attentiveness. It goes beyond scripted compliments or rehearsed lines, revealing sincerity and thoughtfulness. Women love men who take the time to truly understand them and celebrate their achievements. Maintain composure. Under pressure. Composure under pressure is a defining trait of high-value men. They remain calm and collected, even in challenging situations, drawing inspiration from Stoic teachings on emotional resilience. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." In conversations, this composure translates into steady body language, measured speech, and rational decision-making. For instance, if a disagreement escalates, resist the urge to raise your voice or retaliate emotionally. Instead, pause and respond thoughtfully. Let's take a step back and revisit this later when we're both calmer. Maintaining composure reassures others of your reliability and emotional maturity. It creates a safe environment where productive discussions can thrive. Women gravitate toward men who handle stress and conflict with dignity and grace. Share vulnerability strategically. While vulnerability is often associated with weakness, high-value men embrace it strategically to deepen connections. They reveal aspects of their personality, struggles, or aspirations thoughtfully, fostering intimacy without oversharing. Stoicism advocates for acknowledging imperfections while striving for continuous improvement. For example, sharing a personal challenge and how you overcame it demonstrates resilience and authenticity. I used to struggle with public speaking, but I worked hard to improve because it mattered to me. Strategic vulnerability humanizes, UN invites reciprocity. It encourages the other person to open up, creating a bond rooted in shared experiences and mutual support. Women cherish men who aren't afraid to be vulnerable, yet maintain strength and dignity. Focus on shared values and growth. High-value men prioritize conversations that revolve around shared values, passions, and aspirations. They steer discussions toward topics that inspire growth, whether intellectual, emotional, or spiritual. This aligns with Stoic ideals of pursuing excellence, virtue, and contributing positively to society. For instance, discuss books, ideas, or causes you're passionate about and invite her input. I recently read this book on mindfulness. Have you explored similar concepts? Engaging in meaningful dialogue showcases your depth and commitment to self-improvement. Focusing on shared values fosters alignment and compatibility. It shifts the conversation from superficial pleasantries to substantive exchanges that leave a lasting impression. Women admire men who stimulate their minds and encourage personal development. Respect boundaries and autonomy. Respecting boundaries is essential for earning trust and admiration. High-value men honor the other person's autonomy, recognizing that everyone deserves space to express themselves freely. Stoicism champions self-discipline and moderation, including respecting limits in relationships. If she communicates discomfort or disengages from certain topics, acknowledge her boundaries gracefully. I understand if you'd rather not discuss that. Let's talk about something else. This gesture demonstrates consideration and reinforces mutual respect. Respecting boundaries prevents misunderstandings and fosters healthier dynamics. It shows that you value her independence and prioritize her well-being over your desires. Women appreciate men who treat them as equals and respect their individuality. Stay grounded in virtue. Ultimately, high-value men stay grounded in virtue, the pursuit of moral excellence. Their words and actions reflect core Stoic values such as wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. They lead by example, inspiring others through their integrity and consistency. When communicating with women, let virtue guide your choices. Be honest, fair, and compassionate in all interactions. For example, if a misunderstanding occurs, address it ethically. I realize my comment may have come across differently than intended. I apologize if it upset you. Virtue transcends fleeting trends or societal expectations. It establishes a solid foundation for enduring relationships based on mutual respect and admiration. Women love men who embody timeless principles and live authentically. Conclusion: becoming irresistible through Stoic communication. High-value men excel in communication by embodying Stoic virtues such as clarity, humility, empathy, and integrity. Their ability to listen actively, speak purposefully, and navigate emotions with grace makes them irresistible to women seeking genuine connection. By focusing on what lies within your control, your thoughts, words, and actions, you naturally command respect and admiration. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Cultivate virtuous habits, refine your communication skills, and approach every interaction with authenticity and kindness. Through Stoic principles, you transform ordinary conversations into extraordinary moments, leaving women captivated by your character and charisma. In doing so, you become not just a man women love talking to, but one they deeply respect and admire. Final answer: high-value men talk to women by speaking clearly and purposefully, listening actively, balancing confidence with humility, practicing emotional intelligence, using humor thoughtfully, avoiding manipulation, showing genuine interest, maintaining composure, sharing vulnerability strategically, focusing on shared values, respecting boundaries, and staying grounded in virtue.